Good morning, dear students. I am teaching chapter 7 Getting to Know Plants. And yesterday I told you about the flowers, and today I will explain a structure of flowers. So, a flower represents the reproductive part of a plant body, and it is the most important part mean for multiplication of the species. It is the most important part mean for multiplication of the species. And let us summarize the structure of a flower. Now you can see that each flower has a stalk. Each flower has a stalk, and this is called the pedicel. Each flower has a stalk, and this is called the pedicel. And some flowers lack pedicels, some flowers lack pedicel, then this type of flowers are called the sessile. Those flowers lack pedicel, then they are called the sessile. And besides the stalk, a flower in general shows 4 sets of folds arranged in rings or holes, and in this the outermost hold or set is composed of green leaf like protective structures called the sepals. This sepal is the green leaf like protective structure. This is called the sepals, and these protects the flower in the bud conditions. Sepals protects the flower in the bud conditions, and the next inner wall is composed of brightly colored petals. This one is petals, and being brightly colored petals attract insects for pollination. And stamens are next to petals. This is the stamens are next to petals, and it consists of anther and filament. Stamen consists of anther and filament, and stamen is the male part of the flower. Stamen is the male part of a flower. Stamen is the male part of a flower, and it consists anther and filament. Anther, and this anther is the solen structure. This is the anther. Anther is the solen structures, and it presents on the tip of the filament. It presents on the tip of the filaments, and the anther produces a powdery substance called the pollen grains. It produces a powdery substance, and this powdery substance is called the pollen grains. And the stamens represent the male part of a flower, and the stamens represent the male part of a flower, and the central part of the flower is the female part. Central part of the flower is the female part, consisting of a flask shaped. You can see that here, consisting of a flask shaped organ called the pistil. This one is the pistil, and then each pistil consists of a basal solen part called the ovary, and ovary contains ovules. Ovary contains ovule, and the ovary continues into a long style and ends in a knob like part called the stigma. And the ovary contains a small bead like structure that is called the ovule, and female sex cell is represented inside the ovule, and ovules and ovary finally develop into seeds and fruits. Ovules and ovary finally develop into seeds and fruits. And in some flowers 1 or 2 whorls may be missing, and such flowers are called incomplete flowers. In some flowers 1 or 2 whorls may be missing, so such flowers are called incomplete flowers. Example, date palm and mulberry. And a flower consisting of all the 4 whorls, sepals, petals, stamen, pistil, is called the complete flower. Sepals, petals, stamen and pistil, this one is called the complete flower. Examples, mustard, china, rose and pea. And in some flowers 1 or more whorls may be missing, so such type of flowers is called the incomplete flowers. And examples, date palm and mulberry. And functions, what is the functions? A flower is the seat or organ of sexual reproduction. Flower, what is the function of flower? Flower is the seat or organ of sexual reproduction. Functions. It is the seat or organ of sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction. Flower is the seat or organ of sexual reproduction, and it results in the formation of fruits and seeds. And seeds on germination give rise to new plants. Seeds on germination give rise to new plants, and a flower fruit results in multiplication of plants, and it is the source of food. Flower is the source of food because some insects attracts the brightly colored flower, and for example bees collect nectar from the flowers and make honey. And third one is the flowering plants are grown in gardens and in homes because of the bright color and fragrance of the flowers. Thus they beautify the surroundings and provide aesthetic value. And activity 12 is given. Collect flowers of various plants, press and dry them as you pressed and dried the plants earlier. Fix these dried flowers on a chart paper or drawing sheets and write the name of each flower, the date of collection, and any other interesting point about it. And collect flowers of various plants, examine them by carefully removing and counting the number of sepals, petals, stamens and pistils, and draw each flower in your notebook. Label the different parts. Also cut section of ovary to observe ovules and note down your observation in the table. In table you have to do with yourself in activity 12. And now keywords. Keywords, you can see that apical bud. What is the apical bud? Bud presents at the tip of the stem of a plant are called the terminal bud, or also called the terminal bud. Axil, angle a leaf makes with the stem. Axillary bud, bud present in the axil of a leaf. Bud, a compact undeveloped shoot with a short stem bearing small folded leaves. Fibrous roots, a number of roots of equal size arising in a cluster below the stem as in wheat and maize. Flower, the reproductive part of a plant often consisting of sepals, petals, stamens and pistil. Herb, a small plant with a green soft stem. Internode, part of the stem between two nodes. Lamina, and fibrous root, a number of roots of equal size arising in a cluster below the stem as in wheat and maize. And flower, the reproductive part of a plant often consisting of sepals, petals, stamen and pistil. Herb, a small plant with a green soft stem. Internode, a part of the stem between two nodes. Lamina, the flat green part of a leaf, also called the leaf blade. Leaf, the flattened green structures arising from the node of a stem. Leaf base, the region of attachment of the leaf with the stem. Node, point or place on a stem from where the leaves and branches arise. Pedicel, the stalk of a flower. Petal, the brightly colored structures forming the second old inner to the outermost old of sepals in a flower, collectively termed corolla. Petiole, the stalk of a leaf. Pistil, the central female reproductive part of a flower, consists of ovary, style and stigma. Pollen grain, fine dust-like particles produced inside anther of flowers, take part in sexual reproduction. What is the root system? The underground portion of a plant consisting of roots. Sepals, green leaf-like structures which form the outermost fold of a flower, collectively termed calyx. Shoot system, the above ground part of a plant consisting of stem, branches, leaves, flowers and fruits. Shrubs, a medium-sized plant with hard and woody stem. Branches arise from the base of the stem. Stamen, male reproductive part of a flower consisting of anthers and filaments. Taproot, root system consisting of a single main root called the taproot, from which lateral roots develop as in mustard and pea. Tree, a tall plant with a main trunk and many branches. Trunk and branches are hard and woody. Now come to the roundup. Plants on the basis of their height and stem are grouped into herbs, shrubs and trees. A plant consists of two parts, root system and the shoot system. The root system consists of the roots which may be of two types, tap root and fibrous root, and the shoot system consists of stem, leaves, flowers and fruits. Root system and leaves constitute the vegetative part of the plant, while flowers and fruits are the reproductive parts. And roots perform several functions: fix the plants to the ground, absorb water and minerals from the soil, and also bind the soil together. And the stem is divided into nodes and internodes and bears apical bud and axillary bud. The stem provides support, help in the conduction of water and minerals and photosynthesis. The leaf is a green flattened structure meant for manufacturing food for the plant body by the process of photosynthesis. The pattern of veins on the leaf is called venation. A leaf typically consists of three parts: leaf base, stalk or petiole, and leaf blade or lamina. Leaves are attached to the stem at places called the node, and the part of the stem between two nodes is called the internode. And besides performing the functions of photosynthesis, leaves also carry out respiration and transpiration process. And the reproductive part, flower, consists of four sets of floral parts arranged in whorls. These are the corolla, stamen and pistil. Stamens represent the male reproductive organs, while pistil is the female reproductive organs. Chapter 7 completed. Getting to know plants. Exercise is remaining, and tomorrow I will give the exercise. So first we will read this chapter, then what is the activity is there, activity also you have to learn. So chapter 7 completed.